guys? Welcome to another video. Today I'm be ranking my top 15 most anticipated films of 2022 with some honorable mentions. Now before we start, with the like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you know if I have every video. Let's get started. So my first honorable mention is going to be Halloween Ends. Now I love the Halloween franchise. Halloween Kills, I thought it was entertaining. 2018, I thought it was very atmospheric and very entertaining. I don't know what they're going to do with Halloween Ends. I'm excited to see how they conclude the Halloween franchise. So I'm just naturally excited to see what characters return, what they're going to do with Michael Myers. And Halloween Ends is just, I feel like it's going to be entertaining. So that's my first honorable mention. My next honorable mention is going to be Morbius. Now, Morbius is now connected to the Spider-Man movies. So, well, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And I think they're going in the right direction with Morbius. They're going a more horror route with his character, and the CGI looks great. For the vampire sequences in the trailer, the CGI looks fantastic. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this new sort of horror film in the MCU. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Death on the Nile is my next honorable mention. Now, I liked Murder on the Orient Express. I thought it was okay. But Death on the Nile looks like it's going to be better than Murder on the Orient Express. Just by the cinematography alone, Kenneth Branagh is a great director, and he is very good as Hercule Poirot. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this, what they're going to do with the mystery, how it's going to unravel. So Death on the Nile is my next honorable mention. Now my next honorable mention is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now I'm fairly excited for this film. Not too excited, I just like animated films. And I like the original Sonic the Hedgehog film from 2019. I thought it was okay. It was fun. This one, they're including Tails. Dr. Robotnik is back. Jim Carrey was easily the best part of Sonic the Hedgehog. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that in this film. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is my next honorable mention. Now my next honorable mention is going to be Elvis. Now I love biopics. I liked Rocket Man. I really liked Bohemian Rhapsody. And now Elvis Presley. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this film. There are no trailers yet, and I don't know what they're really going to do, like what aspect of Elvis Presley's life they're going to focus on. Obviously, we're going to focus on the singing, but what other aspects of his life. So I'm excited to see it. Elvis Presley is one of the best singers of all time, one of the greatest singers of all time, so naturally, I'm excited to see it. My next one I'm mentioning is going to be Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Now, I liked Black Panther. I liked the original film. I don't know what they're going to do with this film. They're obviously going to need a new Black Panther. I'm kind of skeptical on this film because it doesn't really seem like they have a lot to do for this film, because I really don't know what they're going to do. Is it just going to be another Black Panther adventure, or is it going to be something detrimental to the story and all that? I think Namor was going to be the villain for this film, but I don't know. And it comes out in a year. Nothing's been said about it yet. Well, it comes out this year. Nothing's been said about it yet. So I don't know what they're going to do. So Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is my next honorable mention. Now my next honorable mention is going to be Avatar 2. Now Avatar 2, I liked Avatar. I thought it was okay. Obviously, I thought it was good. I just didn't really find it that entertaining. I was kind of bored through it. But obviously the special effects and CGI are groundbreaking, fantastic. It looks very well done. I wasn't really interested in it. So Avatar 2 is on my honorable mentions because I'm excited to see what James Cameron's going to do with this new technology. So I'm just excited for it. My next honorable mention is going to be Minions: Rise of Gru. Now I'm a fan of the Despicable Me franchise. Not a huge fan. I just enjoy them. So I don't know what they're going to do with this film. Is it just going to be another adventure with the Minions? It's probably going to be another adventure with the Minions. So I'm excited for it. It's probably not going to be, top tier cinema, but it's going to be fun, probably, I hope, and not boring. So those are the end of my honorable mentions. Now let's move on to my actual list. So coming in number 15 is going to be Uncharted. Now Uncharted, I've never played the video game. I don't know any of the characters in it. All I know is Mark Wahlberg, Tom Holland's going to be in it. The trailer looked fantastic. I love these type of movies, these action films where it's kind of like Jungle Cruise in a way, where they have to find different artifacts, and I think it looks very well done. The action sequences, especially the plane sequence, looks awesome. So I'm just excited to see it. It looks fun, entertaining, so it comes in at number 15. Coming number 14 is going to be The Flash. Now, The Flash, I'm pretty excited for this film, only because Michael Keaton is returning as Batman. He is the best Batman that there's ever been. Um, I think his film was very, very good. Jack Nicholson, obviously, he's not going to return. Well, maybe he's going to return. I don't know if Jack Nicholson's going to return because, this whole multiverse stuff in the DC universe. But Michael Keaton returning as Batman already had me sold, and it made my list. So The Flash comes in number 14. Coming number 13 is going to be The Northman. Now, this is directed by Robert Eggers, one of my favorite directors of the past decade. The Witch, fantastic. Easily one of the best horror films of the past decade. And I just think he's a great director. The Lighthouse was also very, very good. And this one, Willem Dafoe's returning in The Northman. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this film. It looks like another sort of, that Viking kind of story. It looks awesome. It looks fun, entertaining. And it looks well shot. So I'm excited for The Northman. That's why it comes in at number 13. Number 12 is going to be Top Gun Maverick. Now, I saw Top Gun for the first time this year, and I instantly loved it. Top Gun is one of my favorite films, not of all time, but one of my favorite, I guess you could say, war films, military films, sort of. It was fun. Tom Cruise is awesome. I think Miles Teller's in this film. He is a good actor, so I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this sequel. The trailer looks fun, entertaining. So Top Gun Maverick comes in at number 12. Coming number 11 is going to be Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, I'm fairly excited for this film. Taika Waititi is easily one of the best directors in Marvel working today. Thor Ragnarok was fantastic, easily 10 times better than the other two Thor films. And it re-energized Thor. I actually liked Thor a lot more now. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Now, Lady Thor, I'm not a big fan of. I don't think that there needed to be a Lady Thor because there already is Thor. But it is what it is. Everyone gets superpowers now, I guess. So it sounds like it's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be weird. You also have Christian Bale playing Gore the God Butcher. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. The character design from the comics looks very, very well done. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with his character. Coming at number 10 is going to be Lightyear. Now, I love the Toy Story franchise. Toy Story is easily one of the best anime franchises ever made. And I have a lot of nostalgia for Toy Story, so I'm very excited for Lightyear. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. I don't know if it's a prequel or I don't know what it is. I saw the trailer. I guess it's sort of like another Buzz Lightyear. It's not the one that we know from Toy Story. It's probably another one. So I'm just excited for it. Looks fun, looks entertaining. So Lightyear comes in at number 10. Number 9 is going to be Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. James Wan is just a fantastic director. I really, really enjoyed the first Aquaman film. It was very, very entertaining. Jason Momoa as Aquaman, awesome. You also have King Orm returning, played by Patrick Wilson. He's returning in the film. He was great in the first Aquaman film. And it just sounds like it's going to be another fun adventure with Aquaman. So Aquaman and Lost Kingdom comes out at number 9. Number 8 is going to be The Black Phone. This is Scott Derrickson's next horror film. Sinister is one of the scariest films of the past decade. It is one of the scariest films that I've personally ever seen. And it works on every level. It scared me to death. Sinister. Scott Derrickson is such a good director, especially when he's crafting his scares. And The Black Phone, the trailer looked very, very good. You have Ethan Hawke returning in this film. He looks creepy. He looks very, very creepy in this film. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do. It's going to be probably another weird film like Sinister, another creepy film like Sinister. So Black Phone comes in number 8. Number 7 is going to be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Now, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, it was awesome. It was a fantastic animated film, one of the best animated films of the past decade. And it was really, really entertaining. Kingpin, awesome. This film, I know they're introducing Spider-Man 2099, and I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about the comics. All I know is his name is Spider-Man 2099. But it looks fun. It looks entertaining. So I'm excited for it. Coming number 6 is going to be Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. I am a huge, huge Harry Potter fan. I love Harry Potter. I did not like the Crimes of Grindelwald all that much. It was decent, I guess you can say, but it was very, very underwhelming. Grindelwald, played by Johnny Depp, is not returning in this film. Obviously, Grindelwald's returning, but not Johnny Depp. Mads Mikkelsen is the perfect replacement for Johnny Depp. He's creepy. Him as Hannibal Lecter is one of the best performances that I've seen in a TV show. So he fits perfectly with the character of Grindelwald, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Coming number 5 is going to be Mission Impossible 7. Now, I love the Mission Impossible franchise, with the exception of number 2. Every other film just got consecutively better, and number 6, Fallout, is easily one of the best action films that I've ever seen in my entire life. Mission Impossible 7, I hope they can top it, but if they don't, that's fine. All I know, it's going to be very fun. Christopher McQuarrie's back in the directing chair, and he obviously directed Fallout and Rogue Nation, and they were both fantastic. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with Mission Impossible 7. So it comes in at number 5. Number 4 is going to be Jurassic World Dominion. I love Jurassic Park. I have a lot of nostalgia for Jurassic Park. First time I saw it was like when I was 8, 7 years old. Loved it instantly. Loved the dinosaurs coming back. Well, not coming back, but, in the film. Steven Spielberg is one of the greatest directors of all time. Obviously, he's not directing this film, but Colin Trevorrow is coming back for this film from Jurassic World, and he's a great director. He is a great director. I like what he does. I like the CGI, everything about Jurassic World. It was fun, entertaining. This one looks awesome. It looks fantastic. Maybe not on a story level. It's pretty crazy. It's not a basic story. It's basically dinosaurs taking over the world, and it's pretty dumb, but it looks very, very entertaining. Coming number 3 is going to be Scream. Again, I am a huge franchise. I'm a huge lover of the Scream franchise. It's Scream. Murder mystery. Wes Craven is one of the best horror directors that have ever lived. Scream 2, Scream 4, Scream 3 we don't talk about. But Scream 1, 2, and 4 were awesome. This new Scream film is now being directed by the directors of Ready or Not. And Ready or Not was one of the best films of 2019 for me. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this new Scream film, to bring back all the original characters, plus some other characters. They're bringing back Deputy Hicks, which she was, I guess you could say, a major character, sort of, in Scream 4. But they're bringing her back. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do, especially with the new cast. The new cast looks great. So naturally, I'm excited. So Scream comes in at number 3. Number 2 is going to be The Batman. Now, I have not seen any other Matt Reeves film. I think I saw Planet of the Apes, or Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, one of them. I enjoy them, but they're not really my type of film. But The Batman definitely is. This film looks phenomenal. It might even be my favorite film of the year by the end of 2022, because Matt Reeves, the cinematography, everything, Catwoman, Riddler, Penguin, everything that I want from a Batman film was in that trailer, and it's probably gonna be one of the best Batman films that have ever been made. So I'm excited for it. Michael Keaton will always be my favorite Batman, but Robert Pattinson looks like a very, very good Batman. So I'm excited for the Batman, so it comes in at number 2. But coming in at number 1 is going to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange 2016 is one of my favorite films in the MCU. It was crazy. Scott Derrickson did a great job with the directing. It was one of the weirdest and craziest looking films that I've ever seen. Now, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is being directed by one of my favorite horror directors and one of my favorite superhero directors of all time, Sam Raimi. Directed Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, easily 3 of my favorite superhero films of all time. Spider-Man 3 is entertaining, but the first 2, fantastic. And Evil Dead is awesome. It's an awesome film. So I'm excited to see what Sam Raimi is going to do. The trailer looked mind-bending. It looked awesome. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with evil Doctor Strange from What If. And the cinematography in the trailer looked fantastic. So Sam Raimi, he's going to do a great job. I know he's going to do a great job with this film. So Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness comes in at number 1. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you know for every video. My name's Peter. Thank you for watching.